first one?
Jeff, Jake, number 16.
Jeff?
Jeff, 16. All right, I'm going to give the names.
I'll go home 12. And then Jake?
16. Ryan Kramer, 31. Brendan Wilson, 30.
Wait, Kramer's number?
31.
31? Yeah. Wilson, Ryan, what is it?
Brendan Wilson, number 30. That's 7. It's
Yeah.
Patrick Sullivan. I was going to Sullivan's.
John?
Yeah. Patrick Sullivan.
Then John Penstairs is...
18.
What's Crook?
Crook is
Chad?
Hello, Uncle Dave. Hello, Selinsky family. Good to see you. Hey, let me know if this microphone sounds okay. Silly me, using a new microphone without testing it. All right. Leading off for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs, number 6, Cristino Tufano. First pitch in there, call strike 1. That is no balls and 2 strikes. That pitch misses, ball 1. Oh, that one's just a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Peters. Swung on and popped up and out of play. We'll do that 2-2 pitch one more time. At least one more time. And that one's hit. Ground ball right back to Peters. Peters jogs over. Soft toss to first base in time for out number 1. That first pitch misses for a ball. This is number 22, Brady Rasmussen. Brody Rasmussen. He hits that one. That goes foul down the first base side. Strike one. Rapids here are tied for second place, allegedly. They're 1-1. This is the third game of the season. They lost yesterday. No need to talk anymore about that. That pitch low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Rasmussen. Brody Rasmussen's batting .400 for the season. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm going to look over your shoulder forever. That one's fouled out of play first base side. We'll stay 2-2. Yeah. Rasmussen hits this one, second base. Nice grab at second base for the Rapids, and that is out number 2. So 2 outs, and that brings up number 15, Bryce Phelps. He's batting .400 in his first 2 games of the season. First pitch there called, strike 1. 0-1 pitch, swung on, ground ball to second. Lots of action out there at second. Throw to first in time for out number 3. So the Diamond Dogs go down quietly, 1-2-3. And coming up next inning for the Rapids, we've got Jeff Hadson Taylor and Jake Blasi and Brian Kramer coming up to bat in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back. All right, and we are back. That first pitch is a strike to Jeff. Here's the 0-1. Popped up and out of play. Lands over in the pavilion. I don't know. You got to take your hat off. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. That one misses. Ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jeff Hadson Taylor's 400 on the season. That's a popular batting average on the third game of the year. Holds up on that one. Ball 2. Check down at first. First base umpire says I wasn't watching, but looks like a ball to me. I know. He barely moved. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Jeff Hadson Taylor. That brings up number 16, Jake Blosey. First pitch is a strike. Stand in the back of the box. That's oh, he's batting 333. Oh. Okay. And that pitch misses, ball 1. So there's a question from the fans here. Why are all the players standing so far in the back of the box? And I'll have to answer that in a moment. That ball is bobbled, and it's thrown away. Goes off the fence past the sliding catcher, and in at second base, Jake Blosey. What a play. And the home plate umpire is having a discussion. And I think that's it. So that is an infield hit. It's a single, and Blosey advances to second. Is that who that was, right? Yeah, on an error. That brings up number 31, Ryan Kramer, with runners at first and second. All right, 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah. Here's the 2-0 to Wilson. There's the pitch. Swung on. Ground ball. Rifle down the third base line. That's foul. Strike one. And you could see Jake Belosi diving out of the way in foul territory. That's what that cutout is there for. If you get hit by the ball in foul territory, it's just a foul ball. You get hit by a batted ball in fair territory, you, my friend, are out. No, you're good. That pitch low, 3-1. The proverbial hitter's count for Brendan Wilson. Wilson's .333 so far on this short season. That one's high, ball 4. He works himself a walk. So next up, number 7, Pat Sullivan. Sullivan has not gotten a hit yet this season. First pitch, strike 1. Keep letting those go by and you won't have a batting average, I guess. Runners at the corners, 0-1, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Sullivan swings, fouls out one straight back, strike 2. Look at Chaz Crook hustling his way out of the dugout to go get that errant foul ball. Got to hold on to those. They're good. They get reused. This is not the major leagues. It's got more youth in it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, held up, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye there for Pat Sullivan. It's a great discipline at the plate to not go around on that. Half your brain says yes, the other half says no. 1-2 throwback over at first base, not in time. One-two misses, ball 2. Must have been a bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from the Diamond Dawgs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So after 1 inning of play, it is tied at 0 apiece. Coming up in the top of the second inning, it is Levi McAllister, Justin Hurd, and Ethan Hughes. All due up in the top of the second. We'll be back. right, leading off for the Diamond Dogs, number 34, Levi McAllister. First pitch to Levi. In there, call, strike one. HHG, hopefully you've got audio now. We were having some technical difficulties earlier. Life is better now. 0-1 is low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Levi McAllister. No relation to Kevin McAllister, who is safe at home. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Levi. Low, ball 2. Another low one, 3 balls and 1 strike on McAllister. Peters has got to refine that strike zone. He was nailing it in the first inning. There's the 3-1. Swung on. Chopper down third base side and foul. Strike 2. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscription, too. Once we get it figured out, these games will be streamed live on the Watertown Rapids YouTube channel, but there has been some technical issues with that channel right now. That one is hit to shortstop, fielded, throw over to first, in time for out number 1. So with 1 out, that brings up Justin Hurd from Warwick, New York. He's batting .444 on the season. First pitch to Hurd. Swung on, sent out, left center field. Call for it, center fielder makes the grab and hauls it in for out number 2. That'll certainly help a pitcher out when you get 1 out on 1 pitch. So with 2 outs now, that brings up Ethan Hughes from Plant City, Florida. Ethan's batting .142, which is probably like, 1 for 7-ish. You can, but it's illegal. Fan question, if you could cork your bat in this league, and you could, and it's against the rules. You could do anything. Get caught, you get in trouble, though. Sure. Listen, I have been given no restrictions. As soon as you offer to buy me a beer, that's when the beer card shows up. Oh, and there is strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. That counts as commitment for a sponsorship. I don't know if you know that. Charlie's right here, and I got it on audio. You're in. Sign him up. That one is hit back and fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-ball, 2-pitch pitch. 2-strike pitch, I mean. Fouled back again. We'll do the 2-2 again. So back to the question you had earlier about why do they stand so far back. That is popped up sky high. Call for it over at first base and makes the grab for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Peters. He threw a lot more pitches than he would want to for a 1-2-3. But coming up in the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Rapids, it is John Panstairs, Chaz Crook, and Marcus Burton all due up. Here's the 0-1. Misses. 1-1. 2. Oh, what? Oh, 0-2. To Panstairs. And that one misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Panstairs has not gotten a hit yet this season. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Panstairs. Two to John Panstairs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up Chaz Crook now, number 24. So again, I think you know the answer now, but being back in the batter's box gives you just that little bit more time to see the ball so you can understand just how fast that pitch is coming in. That one is a ball. Once you realize if you're quick enough to get to it, then you can move up in the box. Here's the 1-0 to Chaz Crook, and he hits this one up the middle. Hits the second base player, throw over to first in time for out number 2. 6-3 for 2 outs. Sliding is never a quicker way. I could have swore the Mythbusters figured that one out for us. That brings up Marcus Burton. First pitch to Burton. Misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Burton. Oh, he thought he wanted to check up on that one, but he did not. 1-1 on Burton. That goes outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Marcus Burton. So it is completely overcast here, which is good for an outfielder. It makes it easier to see the ball. You can tell how far away it is. Those clear blue skies, you can't tell just how high that ball is going. That pitch is in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitching for the Diamond Dogs, number 25, Jack Montaigne from Canajoharie, New York. He has got himself a doozy right now. He's doing a really good job out there on the mound. Deals that 2-2 pitch low and outside, ball 3. Oh, he's okay. Three-two, Seagulls are in. Low, ball 4. And Marcus Burton works himself a 2-out walk. That brings up number 13, Sam Meyer. He's batting .400 on the season. We just saw him make a couple of great plays out at second base. See if Sam Meyer can deliver from the plate. Give his team a boost here in the bottom of the second inning. Runner on first. We are scoreless here in the bottom of the second. That one's fouled off. Strike 1. Montaigne looks over at first. Delivers to first. Throw. Didn't quite get there. Threw to the wrong side of the base. That's strike 2. And a big swing and a miss, strike 3. And Montaigne took a little bit off of there to get out of the inning so that walk doesn't hurt. At the end of 2, we are tied at 0. Coming up in the third inning for the Diamond Dogs, it's their 7, 8, 9 batters. Major Pellin Jason Campo and Ryan Frontera all due up in the top of the third. All right, here is Peyton Pellin. First pitch, fouled, strike one. That's a ball. It's Major Pellin. Swung on, foul back, and out of play, strike two. No balls and two strikes on the Major. That's in there. Call strike three. What out? That is the first strikeout of the game for Ryan Peters. That strikeout could be sponsored by you. Just reach out to the Watertown Rapids General Manager Charlie Penns and ask him how you can sponsor the first strikeout of every game. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one to Campo. 0-1 pitch to Campo. He doesn't bite at that one. One ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1 from Peters. Just outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Peters. That one gets fouled off on the first base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Pellin. Here's the 2-2 from Peters. Oh, another splitter, strike 3, swinging. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Peters. That brings up the number 9 batter, Ryan. What? Oh, Ryan Frontera. He's batting .200 on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1. He's about a minute behind that fastball. Here's the 0-1 to Frontera. It's hit one, ground ball, and that's going to get by the shortstop into the outfield. Picked up in center field and tossed in. It is a 2-out single for Frontera, and that's the first hit of the game for the Diamond Dogs. So the no-hitter has been broken up. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Cristino Tufano. Holds up on that one, ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Tufano. Fouls that one off first base side. That's going to go out. Almost hits the warehouse over there. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cristino, the shortstop. That's in there. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch from Peters. And that one's fouled off. It was a curve, huh? Good call. One ball, 2 strikes. Peters deals. Runner is going. And he is out at second. So that'll do it. So we'll actually see Cristino lead off the next inning because he didn't get to finish his at-bat. Coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning, it is the top of the lineup. Jeff Hadson, Jake Blosey, and Ryan Kramer coming up. Warm-ups are done. In steps Jeff Hadson Taylor. Jeff struck out his first at-bat. First pitch swung on, foul. Strike 1. That pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hadson Taylor. Jack Montaigne sets and deals. That one almost reaches the plate. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike for the leadoff hitter, Jeff Hadson Taylor. That one misses low and outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. The proverbial hitter's count for Jeff Hadson Taylor. And that pitch is in there. Strike 2. Jeff must have been looking for a ball that wasn't right down the middle. Here's the payoff pitch to Hadson Taylor. Chops it down the third base line. Foul. Will do the payoff pitch one more time. Three balls and 2 strikes to Jeff Hadson Taylor. Outside, ball 4. Hadson Taylor works a leadoff walk. So up next, 1 for 1 on the day. Number 16, Jake Belosi, the center fielder. Here's the pitch from Montaigne. Hits him! Right in the money maker. Runners at first and second now. That brings up the first baseman, Ryan Kramer, number 31. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound. This consultation on the mound could also be sponsored by you and your business. Just reach out to the Watertown Rapids General Manager, Charlie Penz, and ask him, what would it take to sponsor the meeting on the mound, the meeting of the minds, a consultation? Maybe you're a law firm. Maybe you're a real estate firm. Maybe you're a financial planner. All of these are great people to have meetings with, just like a head coach or a pitching coach meeting with his pitcher. Just think, every time that happens in a baseball game, you could be the sponsor. Just tell Charlie. That pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Kramer. There's a pitch, runners going, and he throws that into center field. That's going to allow Hadson Taylor to come in and score. And Belosi advances to third. Not sure what that was all about. Wow. The pitch was a ball. It is 2-0 now. And the Rapids with a 1-0 lead. That pitch high, ball 3. Something like that could certainly rattle a young pitcher. And Jack, being a college student, is certainly a young pitcher. And that one is in the dirt. For ball 4, we got runners at the corners for the cleanup hitter, Brendan Wilson. 2 errors. Oh, Wilson fouls that one right back into the chest of the umpire. Doesn't even flinch. What a man. Oh, I love the chatter from the dugout. The Rapids having a great time, and that's really what it's all about. Baseball's fun. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chops that one up, comes underneath himself. Strike 2. Fielded by Pat Sullivan. Like a catcher didn't let it get by him. No balls and 2 strikes on Wilson. Took something off of that, throws it, and it goes off the glove of the shortstop. That's going to let a run score, and everybody is safe. And the Rapids take a 2-0 lead. Did you see that was a hit? So we got runners at first and second now with no outs, 2 runs in. Here's the lefty, Pat Sullivan. Pat pops this one up. Out of play, strike one. I was afraid that was going to hit the roof. It is loud when it hits this roof. Huh? Yeah, it was wonky. I mean, it hit him in his glove. That's hard. Yeah. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Montaigne to Sullivan. He swung on that one. I don't even know why he had to appeal. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch misses, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Misses inside, 3-2. It's a full count on on Pat Sullivan. Brendan Wilson hit a single. Here's the payoff pitch to Sullivan. Sullivan pops this one up, third base side. Third baseman underneath it and makes the grab. Ryan Frontera for out number 1. That brings up number 18, the left fielder, John Pansteres. He went down swinging last inning in his first plate appearance. Ground ball, second base, feel it at second, throw to second, 1 on to first, not in time. Gets the lead runner, though. That's out number 2. So Pansteres reaches on a fielder's choice. So we're runners at the corners. Here's the number 7 hitter, third baseman, number 24, Chaz Crook. First pitch at Chaz, foul back, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 throwback at first, not in time. Nice pickoff move. Ryan Kramer stays at third. Jack Montaigne gets set and deals. Took a lot off of that one. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pitch, runner's off. Ball is hit, pop fly, right field. Tie could be trouble. Grab by the second baseman, Justin Hurd, for out number 3. But damage has been done. The Rapids able to ink 2 on the board. And after 3 innings of play, they lead by a score of 2-0. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs, it is the top of the order, 1, 2, 3, Cristino Terfano, Brody Rasmussen, and Bryce Phelps coming up. So Turfano leads off the inning with a single. That brings up Brody Rasmussen. Swung on. Grounded foul, third base side, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oh, throw over to first. Back in time. Here's the 0-1. That is launched into the air. Right field, shallow. Second base going back. And Sam Meyer makes that grab for out number one. So with one out and one on, here's Bryce Phelps. He grounded out to second, his first plate appearance. First pitch is low, ball one. Big lead off first for Tofano. That's a strike one. Throw back at first. Tofano dives back in time. One ball, one strike, one out for Bryce Phelps. Tofano's off, swung on, foul. And it was just a short 90-foot exercise for Tofano. And back to first he goes. One ball, two strikes to Phelps. Swung on. That looked like it went off his foot. Goes to third. On to second for one. Relay to first. Not in time. They do get the lead runner. And there are now two outs. So Phelps reaches on the fielder's choice. With two outs now, here's Levi McAllister. He grounded out to short his first plate appearance. Runner on first here. Peters gets set to deal. That pitch in there, strike one. Throw back at first. It's just to make the runner dive. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball one. One ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Brian Peters. McAllister swings. Oh, goes right back to Peters. Can't find it. Recovers. Not in time. He's just going to hold on to that one. So that's a tough hit. Peters is going to walk that one off. He could not find that ball. Going to score that as an infield hit for McAllister. And caught him right on the calf, it looks like. That's the area that Peters is pointing to. Yeah. I like how Peters looked up for the ball, like it would still be up there. That unfortunately landed right underneath him. Couple of test pitches for Ryan to make sure he's okay. He thinks he's all right. Gonna push Coach back to the dugout. So that brings up the number 5 hitter, second baseman Justin Hurd for the Diamond Dogs. Pitch from Peters, low and in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Peters to Hurd. That's called strike. There's the 1-1. Swung on, hit to second, and he's going to take it himself for the final out of the inning. Well, the Diamond Dogs threatened, but the Rapids able to shut them down. After 3.5, the Rapids still holding on to a 2-0 lead. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Rapids, it's the 8-9-1 batters, Marcus Burton, Sam Meyer, and then Jeff Hadson-Taylor coming up in the bottom of the 4th. And here's Marcus Burton stepping into the plate. First pitch is a ball. It's a new pitcher on the mound for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs, number 12, Marcus Sanders. Second pitch is fouled off by Marcus Burton. No relation between the Marcuses because that's not how names work. One ball, one strike to Marcus. Marcus to Marcus, low, 2-1. Holds up, but it's called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Burton. Marcus gets sets and deals. Marcus watches it go by for a ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses, ball 4. And Marcus works himself a walk. So with the runner on first, that brings up the number 9 hitter and second baseman who's showing an incredible glove this game, Sam Meyer. Here's the first pitch to Meyer. Swing and a miss, strike one. Sam struck out swinging his first plate appearance. Sanders on the mound wants to tie his shoe. He might want to do something with those long dangling laces out of his glove, too. Kind of irks my OCD a little. There's the 0-1 pitch to Meyer. Swing and a miss, strike two. Meyer's absolutely swinging out of his shoes there. Really just want to make contact here. Punch one down the right field line. Leg out a double. Runner is off. Oh, my goodness. I thought Marcus would have had second easy. Then he opts to go back to first. The catcher fakes the throw and still had enough time to get him. So, I don't know. 1 ball and 2 strikes, so the pitch was a ball. 1-2 inside, 2-2 to Sam Meyer. Here's the pitch to Sam. Swung on, fouled back, and out of play. Hit the light pole. Wonder how much that cost. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on first for Sam Meyer. Marcus Sanders gets set and deals. Runner is off. Ball is popped up. Burton's got to put the brakes on and go back. Ball's in foul territory, and the catcher, Levi McAllister, makes the grab. So with 1 out, we go to the top of the order. Jeff Hadson-Taylor coming to bat. Runner on first, 1 out. Jeff has struck out swinging and walked. Throw to first, and Burton is back in time. Marcus trying to catch Marcus sleeping over there. Marcus is awake. Pitch in there, call, strike one. 0-1 on Jeff. Sanders deals. Burton is off. Throw to second. Not in time. Called safe at second base. So, home plate umpire having a talk with the Rapids coach. Oh. So, conversation was something about blocking the bag. So here's the 0-2 pitch from Marcus Sanders as he looks at Marcus Burton standing off second base. Pitch comes home, and Jeff reaches for it, fouls it back out of play. 0-2 still. So catcher going out to talk to the colonel to figure out and make sure that they don't get their signs mixed up. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second for Ryan Ryan Hadson-Taylor. Jeff Hadson-Taylor. Oh, my goodness, I'm a mess. That misses ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jeff Hadson-Taylor. That one bounces 2-2. Nice stop back there by McAllister. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Jeff. Swung on, foul back out of play. We'll do the 2-2 again. All right, here's the 2-2 from Marcus Sanders in the dirt. Ball 3. Another good block by McAllister behind the dish. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the payoff to Jeff Hadson-Taylor. Swung on, ground ball to second, fielded, throw over to first is in time. So Hadson-Taylor absorbs the out and does his job and moves Marcus Burton over to third. So with 2 outs now, here's Jake Blasi, the center fielder. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch. First pitch in there called strike 1. He's got a runner at third. RBI waiting for him should he get a hit. Pitch, and there it is. There's a ground ball deep in the shortstop hole. Throw over to first is in time. Beats him by a step for out number 3. The Rapids threaten, unable to convert on a leadoff walk after 4 innings of play. We are here with the Rapids winning 2-0. Top of the 5th coming up for the Diamond Dogs. It's the 6, 7, 8 batters. Ethan Hughes, Major Pellin, and Jason Campo coming up. First pitch to Ethan Hughes is fouled off here in the top of the 5th. Or Hughes, excuse me, Ethan Hughes. That one is fouled back, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Hughes. Here's the pitch from Peters. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Next up, number 33, right fielder, Major Pellin. First pitch misses, ball 1. That pitch hit, and oh, nice backhand stab by the second baseman. Throw to first. Oh, somebody's got to appeal that one. That was close. Another great play at second base by Sam Meyer, but apparently just gets legged out for that single by Major Pellin. That brings up Jason Campo. Campo struck out swinging his first plate appearance. Here he is with 1 out and a runner on first. That one goes off the fists back and hits the backstop, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Peters, swung on, and that pops out of the glove. A lot of spin on that one, strike 2. For a second, I thought he might have fouled it off because it popped out of Sullivan's hand so hard. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Campo. And that one's hit. Oh, goes off the bare hand of Peters. Never, ever. It's another base hit, and we got runners at first and second. That looked like it hit his bare hand, didn't it? I mean, even if you don't get injured, that'll sting you and lose feeling. If you can't feel those fingertips, I don't know how you grip the ball. Never, as a pitcher, never do that. So back-to-back singles. That is a big swing and a miss for Ryan Fonterra, the third baseman. Got a whole infield behind you. They're much better at catching the ball than the pitcher. That one misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the 1-1. Swung on. That comes out. Peters again. Oh. He hit off the batter's foot. Strike 2. So Peters gets set to deal. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. So with 2 outs now, after another strikeout, it brings up Cristino Tofano. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. That's in there. Call strike 1. Sullivan having a hard time squeezing onto that ball. Must have a lot of spin. There's the pitch from Peters. Low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike from Peters as he deals to Tofano. Changeup goes right to, oh, through the legs. That's an error. 1 run scores. We got runners at the corners. E4 on that one. Runners at the corners and 1 run in. 2 outs. Here's Brody Rasmussen. Oh, he just took second. Nice. Oh, it's heads-up base running out there by Cristino Tofano. He must be watching his sister's softball games because that's what you do in softball. First pitch from Peters swung on, fouled way out of play into the parking lot. Strike 1. If the infield's not going to pay attention, take all the bases you can. 0-1 to Rasmussen. He punches this one into the outfield. That's another run score. It's going to be 2-run score. Throwed it back to second, not in time. It's a 2 RBI double or single? Single and a throw. All right. And the Diamond Dogs take a 4. Wait, what? They take a 3-1 lead. What's going on, Austin? That brings up Bryce Phelps. First ball hits down to first base side. And over at first, Ryan Kramer is going to take it himself. Well, the Dogs get 3 in that inning, and they now lead 3-2. Bottom of the 5th coming up. And I believe it's the 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. Ryan Kramer, Brendan Wilson, and Pat Sullivan all due up in the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, here's the first pitch to Ryan Kramer. High, ball 1. Whoops, sorry. That ball hit down to third base side. Foul, strike 1. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. That one low and in the dirt. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, foul back. And that one, another foul. Three balls and 2 strikes on Ryan Kramer. And ball 4 is called. So with Kramer on first, that brings up Wilson. Wilson's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Pitch high, ball 1. Another high one, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Wilson. Three and oh. That's 4 balls in a row here for Colonel Sanders. Pitch to Wilson. Misses. A ball 4. So runners on first and second with back-to-back walks. In for Pat Sullivan, we got number 3, Tyler Jacobson, taking over catching responsibilities. And after seeing at least 5 balls thrown in a row, you got to think that Jacobson is just going to put this bat in his pocket and hold on. There's another consultation on the mound. Remember, this consultation could be sponsored by you. All you need to do is reach out to the Rapids general manager, Charlie Penns, and ask him how you can become a sponsor of the Watertown Rapids live stream. You know what? You can contact me too. Shoot me an email at thedandalin@gmail.com. I'll talk to you. Here's the first pitch from Sanders. And that is a hit, and that is foul down the first base side. So strike 1 on Jacobson. Apparently he didn't listen to me about not swinging at the first pitch after seeing 5 balls being thrown. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Jacobson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So with 1 out, that brings up John Panstairs, the left fielder. I don't know what he could have possibly been talking to him about. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. And that one's in there, called strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on Penn Stairs. Pitch from Sanders is launched out into right field. It is high. It is not deep. It is caught for out number 2. Tagging up from second base is Ryan Kramer, and he's in at third with ease. So Penn Stairs does his job by fouling out deep at least. We got runners at the corners now for Chaz Crook. Crook's 0 for 2 coming into tonight. He also has no hits. I thought he got a hit Friday night. Must have just looked real good. Here's the first pitch to Crook. Low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In there, call, strike 1. That one's outside, 2-1 on Crook. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So I wanted to get a camera view from the outfield, but unable to get that set up in time for this game. 2-2 is launched into center field. Center fielder, right fielder calls for it, makes the catch to haul it in for out number 3. After 5 innings of play, it's 3-2. I have the wrong score on there, and I got it on the... I'll fix it. There it is, 3-2 after 5 innings of play. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for the Diamond Dogs, it is Levi McAllister, Justin Hurd, and Ethan Puce coming up. right, here's the first batter, Levi McAllister, the catcher. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, ho, 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 gets him on that one. Strike two. The 0-2 misses, 1-2. There could be. Yeah. It is not out of the question. It is. So if Jay Madison is out there watching, out there listening, you are missed, my friend. We want you back. Here's the pitch fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it again. Fans are looking for you. So Watertown Rapids t-shirts, sweatshirts, you can get them here at the game. You can also get them, I believe, at Power Play Sports off Exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Power Play Sports. Check them out. Go in there. If they don't have them there, ask for them, and they'll get them for you. But I'm pretty sure that's a location that you can get Rapid shirts. Here's the 2-2. Low, 3-2. And that ball is hit right field. Deep drifting back, making the catch way out in right field. Brendan Wilson for out number 1. Jenny, yeah, so website, Power Play Sports with an S, NY.com. You may not see it on the website, but you could certainly submit a question to them, and they will get one and send it over for you. Throw over to first, not in time. Safe at first base. So Hurd legs out an infield single. That brings up Ethan Puce. Puce struck out swinging and popped out to first. This one, ground ball to second. Fielded at second by himself. Throw to first. Gets thrown away. Hits the railing of the dugout, and it's still a in-play ball. So Ethan reaches on a fielder's choice. Advances on an E4, right? Or did you give him the error or no? Fair. So that brings up Major Pellion to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Came around to score the first run for the Diamond Dogs just last inning. So Jenny, again, that is Power Play Sports. You can see their logo up in the corner with an S at the end. NY for New York.com. Power Play Sports, NY.com. Big lead off second. Throw home is a ball. 1-0 to Major Pellion. Here's the pitch from Peters. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, swings at one in a dirt ball, gets away. Sullivan gets, I'm sorry. Is it Sullivan? No, who's on there now? Jacobson. Gets up in time. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Pellion. Peters checks the runner. Checks him again. Throws home. Swung on, and that gets fouled out of play. Is he going to hit that car? No, it's not even close, but that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Except for the guy that gets hit. Asked my wife about that one. She got the rear window of the van blown out by a softball yesterday. The pitch, that one is hit right at second. Bobbled, throw to first, in time for the out. Runner advances to third. Oh, that was the third out. Sweet. I missed something, probably with all my conversations. You know what? Yeah, Jackie Jenny, so I am incorrect. That Power Play Sports NY does not appear to be working. They must have done something silly with the domain. You know what? I would go to the Watertown Rapids page. That's watertown-rapids.com. I'll pop that here. So if you go there and go to Contact Us, fill that out or just send an email to sales@watertown-rapids.com. That actually goes to the general manager, and he'll figure out the right way to get you to purchase a Watertown shirt. So 2 balls and no strikes on Marcus Burton. Inside 3-0. The pitcher? Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Marcus Burton. In there, call strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So who are you talking about? Squeezing him? Swung on, ground ball. Third base fielded there. Throw over to first. In time for out number 1. Mason Collins.
Now batting for the Rapids, number 28, Mason Collins.
That ball is hit up into the outfield. Whoa. For a single. So with 1 out and a runner on first, we go to the top of the order now. Here's Jeff Hadson-Taylor. And Mason Collins is done. He's getting a pinch runner. Number 4, Nolan Widrick.
Number 12, Jeff Hudson.
Throw over the first. Sorry about that. Not in time. So, yeah, I am doing the announcing and the camera guy at the same time while working the computer. Pitch swung on. Oh, it knocks the glove off the pitcher. Picks that ball up, throws it over to first in time for out number 1. Hopefully he is okay.
Now batting for the Rapids, number 16.
What?
Jake.
2. Oh. Oh, did I say 1? Yeah, 2 outs now. So runner on second. Here's Jake Blosey. First pitch called, strike 1. Swung on. That's lifted out into right field. That'll score a run. Widrick comes around to score. It's an RBI single for Jake Blosey. Jenny, no, there's a contact us on their website, watertown-rapids.com, or send an email to sales@watertown-rapids.com and tell them you want a sweatshirt or a T-shirt. I know there's some here on site. The store's not open, though. That pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. A lot of the people that work these positions here are high school kids, and they're still in school. I know it's Sunday and all, but it's still tough to get a hold of them. That pitch is swung and tipped. Strike 2 on Ryan Kramer. Kramer doesn't have an official at-bat yet this game. He's walked both plate appearances. Here he is, 0-2, making it very difficult for him to walk again. And fouls that one off. We'll do the 0-2 pitch one more time. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 run in, and a runner on first. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Marcus Sanders to Ryan Kramer. Swings that one way outside. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the 6th inning. After 6 innings of play, we are tied at 3 now. Coming up in the top of the 7th for the Diamond Dogs, it's their 4, 5, 6 batters. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. That's it's the 8, 9, then 1 batters. Jason Campo, Ryan Frontera, and then Cristino Tafaro. Coming up. All right, top of the 7th inning, leading off is Campo for the Dawgs. First pitch foul back, strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Campo. That one just misses, ball one. You know, I never jump to the home plate camera when I want to have known what the play was, what the call was, where the pitch was. Let's go there now. 1-1 misses outside, 2-1. That one must have been high, 3-1, because it was right over the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike. The hitters count. Swung on, punched out. That's going to drop in center field. And that is a leadoff single for Jason Campo.
Now batting for the Diamond Dogs, number 14, Ryan Frontera.
Next up, the third baseman, number 14, Ryan Frontera. He's 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, caught stealing as well. It's the first pitch to Ryan. Ball one. That one's hit, I think, may have gone off of him. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Peters is out there. It looks like he's lost a couple of miles an hour here, but yeah, he's still doing a good job of fooling the hitters. Gonna have to mic up our statistician here so he can do color. I'm just repeating the words he says. It makes me sound smart. He is a Mets fan, though, so his knowledge only goes so far. So 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt, nice block behind the plate by Jacobson. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, goes to second, touches it himself, throw to first, in time, double play. Pitchers. A pitcher's dream, 6-6-3 double play. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, number 6, Cristino Tafaro. Tafaro is 1 for 2 with a single, a ground out, reached on an error, and when he did, that error came back to bite the Rapids as he came around to score. Here's the first pitch. In there, call, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, strike 2. He thought about swinging, just didn't think about doing it soon enough. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, its splitter goes down in the dirt. Does not chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Cristino Tafaro. Swung on, sent out to right field. He takes 1, 2, 3 steps to his left and hauls that ball in. Nice, easy catch out in right field for Brendan Wilson. After 6.5 innings of play, get up and stretch. It's a 3-3 ball game. Coming up in the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Brendan Wilson, Tyler Jacobson, and John Panstairs, all due up for your Watertown Rapids. First pitch, swinging, goes way out into left field. And if Brendan Wilson even trotted, he could have had a double. It's a leadoff single for Wilson. The pitcher.
Now batting for the Rapids, number 3, Tyler Jacobson.
The new pitcher on the mound for the Diamond Dogs, number 32, Dylan Better. He's from New Providence, New Jersey. Do believe he plays Division I of baseball. That pitch misses, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. A little dribbler. Fielded by the pitcher. Throw to first. In time at first base. Nice scoop there at first base, saving that one. That was all Campo's doing for that out at first. So Jacobson does hit in the fielder's choice, advances the runner. So now with 1 out and a runner on second, here's John Panstairs, who is... Oh, it's not John Panstairs, huh? It's number 21, Dylan Wannett. Wannett? So in steps left-hander, number 21, Dylan Wannett. First pitch to Dylan. Outside, ball 1. 1-0. That's in there. Call strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dylan. That one's in the dirt, ball 2. Good stop back behind the dish by McAllister. Did everything to cover that one up. Yeah, it's called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dylan. Here's the 2-2. Low and into dirt, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch from Dylan Better. Swung on, and that's fouled off, out of play. We'll do the 3-2 pitch again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one is hit down first base side. Nice backhand grab by Mooney. Look at Mooney making grabs over there on first base. Here's the payoff pitch again from Better. Well, that comes over third base side. Hey, 1 hopper. $3. I think those balls are like 15, aren't they? That's another one. Foul down first base side. Mooney again making the grab. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. How many pitches is that? Is that 9 pitches so far? It's the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Ah, it spoils another one. Catcher's not going to be able to get to that one because he goes out of my view. The world ends right there, believe it or not. There's a big chasm, goes right to the outer space.
Last time I saw that bag go this long, I saw it was Luis Guillorme. New York Mets.
Here's pitch number 11 coming up. Ball 4. And Dylan wins that battle, and he takes first base on the walk. Well earned. That brings up number 24, Chaz Crook. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Boy, could he be a hero here by hitting a single. He doesn't need to send one over the fence, even though that'd be cool. Especially since the only fence we have is dead center. The rest is wood walls. That one misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Better. Runners at first and second. Inside, ball 2. In the dirt, ball 3. That is 4 balls in a row for Dylan Better. Call, strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Crook doing the right thing, holding that bat on his shoulder with a 3-0 count. The pitcher had thrown 5 straight balls. Now he's going to pick his zone and go for it. That was not a good zone to pick. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch, again from Better. Swung on, ground ball to third. Hey, third baseman throws it in front of him, and everybody's going to be safe. E5 on that one. Crook reaches on the error. Bases are now loaded with 1 out for Marcus Burton. Burton is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He grounded out to third. There's the pitch. Misses high. Ball 1. Swung on, foul back, strike 1. Not going to see many more views from this angle. That is swung on, popped up. It's an infield fly rule. Caught at second base, 2 outs. Well, that's less productive than Marcus Burton wanted to be. He's 0 for 2 on the day. So with 2 outs, that brings up Nolan Widrick. Here's a pitch to Nolan. High, ball 1. Second. Here's the 1-0 from Better. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 1-2 to Widrick. Fouls that one off. We'll do the 1-2 pitch again. Oh, rings him up, called strike 3. Well, the Rapids threaten extra hard in that one, unable to convert any of those base runners. At the end of 7 innings of play, we are tied at 3. Coming up in the top of the 8th inning for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs, it's their 2-3-4 batters, Brody Rasmussen, Bryce Phelps, and Levi McAllister. Coming up. Here's first pitch to Rasmussen in there. Call, strike 1. Oops, sorry, I didn't move it over far enough. My apologies. Here's the 0-1. In there, call, strike 2 to Rasmussen. Brody's 1 for 3 with a line out and a pop out to second. And a single. That one misses for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rasmussen. Bottom drops out of that one. Catcher drops the ball. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. So Rasmussen gets struck out swinging and then thrown out at first for out number 1. That brings up Bryce Phelps. Phelps is 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice, was left stranded at second. He reached on that fielder's choice. Here's the first pitch. High, ball 1. Could have been a little inside. 1-0. That's in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That foul ball was dangerous. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, just a hair outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barely. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, hit, foul down the third base line. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Just waiting for Bryce Phelps to come back. Oh, we got some talk. First base coach is saying some things that the umpire not fond of. Third base coach tried to come over and defuse the situation. And I think somebody's about to. He's close. And that third base coach doing what head coaches do. So Bryce Phelps back in the box. It was totally foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Peters. Swung on, that gets popped up, foul, out of play. A couple of kids chasing after that ball. And the little one's got it. I don't know if you see him. Yeah, here he is, victorious with his baseball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Call, strike 3. And one could only imagine what Bryce Phelps is saying to the peanut gallery down here. So with 2 outs, that brings up the catcher, Levi McAllister. Now the catcher certainly wants to keep the umpire on his side. He's going to be very well behaved here, you would think. Here's the first pitch to McAllister. Swing and a miss, strike 1. He swung so hard, I think his one shoe fell off. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. Call, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes from Peters. The machine out there. Unstoppable. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Crowd's getting into it. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Third base coach coming over to McAllister to just share some words of wisdom. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch from Peters. Swung on, sent out shallow right field, second base underneath it, making the grab. His first play at second base, Nolan Widnick. And that'll do it for the Diamond Dogs in their half of the 8th inning. After 7.5 innings of play, we are still tied at 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th for the Rapids, it's the 1-2-3 batters. Jeff Hudson-Taylor, Jake Blosey, and Ryan Kramer. New pitcher on the mound. We'll tell you about him when we get back in a second. new pitcher for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs is number 8, Colin Burke. His hometown is Amherst, New Hampshire. First pitch swung on, ground. Oh, nice play by Coach. Even got the cap tip for the fans there. Here's the 0-1 to Jeff. Outside and low, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Jeff Hadson Taylor. Swung on, popped up. Shortstop going back. Makes the grab for out number 1. Nice pull down out there by Cristino Tafaro. So now with 1 out, that brings up number 16, Jake Blosey, to the plate. First pitch to Jake in there, called strike 1. Hits that outside pitch, goes to the shortstop, throw over to first, in time for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Ryan Kramer.
Now batting for the Watertown Rapids, number 31, Ryan Kramer.
Kramer's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He struck out swinging his last appearance. That pitch misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt. Oh, comes right back to the camera. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Ground ball off the third baseman. Another error for position number 5. Kramer reaches on an E5. And with 2 outs and a runner on, that brings up the right fielder, Brendan Wilson.
Now batting for the Rapids, number 30, Brendan Wilson.
First pitch to Brennan. He holds back but calls strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Brendan. Pops this one up, and that goes out of play, 0-2. That pitch low and in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2, and low. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, sent up high, left field line, and way out of play. We'll do the 2-2 pitch again. It's a pitch, and that one is just fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes 2 outs. Swung on, drilled out into right field. And we got runners at first and second now. Next up, number 3, Tyler Jacobson.
Now batting for the Rattles, number 3, Tyler Jacobson.
So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Colin Burke to Jacobson. Swung on, third base side, fielded cleanly by the third baseman, and he beats him to the bag for out number 3. So after 8 innings of play, we are still tied at 3. Coming up in the top of the 9th for the Diamond Dogs, it's the heart of the order, 5, 6, 7. Justin Hurd, Ethan Hughes, and Major Pellion coming up. Now up is Justin Hurd. Yes, you do. Hurd hits this one, and it just gets between the middle infielders. It's a leadoff single. Leadoff single for Justin Hurd. Next up is Ethan Hughes. Hughes reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, and popped out to first. And we've got a meeting on the mound with Ryan Peters. Again, this meeting on the mound could be sponsored by you and your business. Just reach out to the Watertown Rapids General Manager for details on how you can sponsor it. If he doesn't answer you, contact me, the Dan-Dalin at gmail.com, and we'll figure out a great sponsorship package just for you. Lots of unique opportunities available for sponsorships during the baseball broadcast. So conversation is over. Ethan Hughes is ready to go.
Now batting for the Diamond Dogs, number 24, Ethan Hughes.
Tyler Jacobson making sure the infield understands what is going to happen, how to play this one. It's a ninth inning. You can't afford to give up the go-ahead run here. Shows bunt. Oh, and he lays one down. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. And Chaz Crook is just happy that worked out because he fell down. So it's a beauty of a sac bunt by Ethan Hughes.
Now batting for the Diamond Dogs, number 33, Major Pellion.
Moves the run over. That brings up Major Pellion. He's got a single on the day. What happened? They intentionally walked him.
Well, now batting for the Diamond Dogs, number 40, Jason Campbell.
That brings up number 40, Jason Campo, who's 2 for 3. Sure, I'd much prefer to pitch to him. I don't understand. Pops this one up, first base side. Going over, and oh, it hits the base of the fence. Kramer gave it a good chase, but not able to get to it in time. I think he got a little nervous with the fence coming up on him. Here's no balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second. No, 1 out. That's in there. Called strike 2. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Justin Campo. Swung on and grabbed at second base. Throw back to second. In time. It's a double play. Oh, what a job. You couldn't have scripted it any better. What a great job. So P4 to 6 double play. Wow, sorry, I trying to figure out how to write that all out in my scorebook. And we got a new pitcher coming out, number 42. That's Carson Black is going to be the new pitcher for the bottom of the 9th inning, and we'll be back to see Carson Black. All right. New pitcher, Carson Black. First pitch, misses, ball one. Dylan Winnat up to bat. He walked in his only plate appearance. That one misses, ball two. Right? You only one or? Yeah. Another inside, 3-0. A lot of movement on Carson Black's ball. None of them are ending up in the strike zone. Call, strike one, 3-1. Fouls that one off, strike two. What's the matter? Why? Oh. Yeah, all right. Call, strike three. That pitch is low and in the dirt, ball one to Chaz Crook. That's ball two. This is last licks here for the Watertown Rapids. Swung on, driven out to right center. It is high, it is far, it is caught by the right fielder. Not far enough, out number two. So Crook gave it a ride, but just didn't have enough behind it. That brings up Marcus Burton to the plate. Burton's 0 for 2 with 2 walks. He's reached as far as third base. First pitch, low, ball one. Outside, ball two. Carson Black is starting to grunt to get his pitches over. Call, strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike on Marcus Burton. Swung on, popped up. First baseman calls for it and makes the grab for out number 3. And it's free baseball coming up in the top of the 10th inning. In the top of the 10th inning for the Diamond Dogs. It'll be the 9-1-2 batters. Ryan Frontera, Cristino Tafaro, and Brody Rasmussen all coming up in the top of the 10th inning. right, we're playing by international rules. All right, extra innings. We start with a runner on second base. So the last person to make an out was Jason Campo, so he would be at second base. However, pinch running for Campo, number 23, Mason Snell. New pitcher on the mound for the Rapids, number 5, Evan Froelich. The field umpire just realized that there's a guy on second. It's a 10th inning. He can't be over by first base. So here we are, 10th inning, no outs, runner on second. First batter, Ryan Frontera. Shows bunt and lays one down. Fielded by the pitcher, throws over to first in time for out number 1. And Frontera does his job and moves the runner over to third. So with one out, we got number 6, Cristino Tafaro, coming up to bat with a runner on third and one out. This is zoomed out as I can go. My apologies. Swing and fouled off. Strike 1. There's the 0-1 from Froelich. Bounces. Stopped by the face of Jacobson. Way to use your head as a catcher back there. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. Trafalo, ground ball, gets through. It's an RBI single for Frontero. And the Diamond Dogs take a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 10th inning. That brings up Brody Rasmussen to the plate. Yeah, I'd love to have given up a run with 2 outs. First pitch fouled back, strike 1. Yeah, had the infield been at normal depth, he could have potentially held the runner at third and gotten the out, or at the very least given up the run and gotten an out. 0-1 is launched out to left field. Left fielder going after it, and it is over the wall. 2-run home run for Brody Rasmussen. And the Diamond Dogs now have a 6-3 lead. So that brings up Bryce Phelps to the plate. Brody Rasmussen, first pitch, misses for a ball. So Rasmussen is 2 for 5 with a single, a home run, and 2 RBIs. That ball is fouled off for a strike on Bryce Phelps. He's 0 for 3 on a fielder's choice. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 1-2, swung on. Right field, right fielder right there. Grabs that for out number 2. Nice catch out in right field again. No, I'm sorry. That's a new right fielder out there. That's Dominic Morabito in the outfield and right field. So with 2 outs in steps Levi McAllister. Hits this one. Oh, it goes off of Evan Froelich. Fielded at second. Throw to first. Not in time, he says. Oh, it was a bang-bang play, and I thought he beat it. I mean, he got it. But infield single for McAllister. Must be the league's fastest catcher. That brings up Justin Hurd to the plate. With two. Yeah, I thought he had him. Well, next game, I should have the instant replay working. That pitch in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. He was about a minute ahead of that changeup. Wow. Had him fooled big time. Don't throw it again, though. He can't do two changeups in a row. 0-2 pitch. Rips one in. Popped up. Third base side. Third baseman calls for it. Camps underneath and makes the grab. Chaz Crook to end the inning. But, boy, the damage has been done. Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs take a 6-3 lead. That two-run home run by Rasmussen. And something for the Watertown Rapids to have to climb out of the hole and come back and win it here in the bottom of the 10th inning. We'll see what happens when we get back. So we've got some defensive changes for the Diamond Dogs. Mason Snell came in for Campo to run, to start off running as his pinch runner from second, came around to score. He goes in at second base, and second baseman Justin Hurd slides over to first. Now on the Rapid side, pinch hitting for Nolan Widrick is number 17, Damon Asensio. First pitch swinging, strike one. Oops, sorry, we got on second base is Marcus Burton, right? Late on that swing, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. So I think some of that, it's a maturity issue, right? You want to be that savior, but you can't hit a three-run home run with one guy on base. So you got to get on base. Your first job for the first guys there is to get on base. Yeah. First pitch to Jeff Hadson Taylor is a strike. That one misses, ball one. No. That one way outside, ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Carson Black, he does have it's a weird lineup. It's almost like a 3/4 on the sidearm. That wall's fouled back, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. Yeah, he was 400 coming into the game. He's only got 3 official at-bats, right? So 0 for 3 added to that. 4. There's a ball, and Marcus Burton scampers to third. Ball 4. We got runners on the corners now for Jake Blosey.
Now batting for the Watertown Rapids, number 16, Jake Blosey.
So here's a pitch from Carson Black. In there, strike 1. So tying run is at the plate with 1 out. Pitch from Black, that is fouled out of play. 0-2 now on Jake. Either Blosey or Blosey. There's a pitch. It's a ground ball. Goes to third. Slowed down by the grass. Throw to first is offline. And it's an RBI single for Jake Blosey.
Now batting for the Watertown Rapids, number 31, Ryan Kramer.
That brings up Ryan Kramer, the winning run to the plate. Kramer's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 2 walks, and he reached on an error. First pitch gets away from the catcher. Everybody's safe. They all advance a runner. And Jeff Hudson Taylor thought for a moment that he could scamper home, but he cannot. Ball 1. And have we got some serious opportunity for the Rapids here with runners at second and third, 1 out. Only 1 ball to Ryan Kramer. Base hit ties the game. And McAllister dives out to save that ball from going to the backstop. Carson Black gets set to 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Swung on, foul back and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Kramer. On deck is the dangerous number 4 hitter, Brendan Wilson, who's 3 for 3 with 2 walks. And this is driven out into right field. And it's missing, gets dropped. Oh, 1 run scores. Second one comes in, 2-run score. And it's a tie game here at Toyota Field at the Watertown Fairgrounds, 6-6. Why are they pulling Brendan Wilson? That's Dominic Morabito. They put him in defensively in right field last inning. Yep. So now batting number 10, Dominic Morabito. He came into right field for Brendan Wilson at the top half of this inning. First pitch call, strike one. Yeah, he's batting 142. That's 1 for 7. That's in there. Call strike 2, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Black. Call strike 3. And Morabito goes down looking on 3 straight strikes. So with 2 outs, that brings up the catcher, Tyler Jacobson. So with 2 outs and a runner on first pitch misses, ball 1 to Jacobson. Throw back at first. Boy, oh boy. Ryan Kramer not used to being on base. There's the pitch, low and outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Do you want to throw back over at first? Safe. Low and outside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Black. Misses, ball 4. Runners at first and second now for Dylan Wilmot. So runners at first and second for Dylan Winnett. Winnett, I think it is. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, he tipped it. Oh. That one's fouled back, 0-2. Yep. Walk would be helpful. A single, though. Well, it's not going to score a run. You're not scoring Kramer on a single. There's a hit. Goes down to third base line. That's a fair ball. Goes all the way down. Here comes Kramer, and he scores! The Rapids win! The Rapids win! It's a 7-6 victory in 10 innings for your Watertown Rapids! And the Rapids win! It's a walk-off single RBI for Dylan Winnett. What a thriller. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your neighbors' friends, their cat and their dog, what an incredible game you saw here tonight at Toyota Field at the Watertown Fairgrounds, home of your Watertown Rapids. This game is available on YouTube at the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, and will be available soon on YouTube at Watertown Rapids. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you come back for our next home game. That home game, you all know when it is, don't ya? Of course you do. It's this Friday, the 7th, as the Utica Blue Sox come to town to face what potentially could be your first place Watertown Rapids. Time will only tell. Make sure you drive home safely as we drove home 7 runs to win this game. I am the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. All right, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the comments. It has been excellent interacting with you. I love this way of bringing games to audiences. I will be here all season doing these games, maybe on this channel, maybe on the Watertown Rapids channel if we could ever figure out those nuances. Not exactly sure what's going on there. We need some IT people. Remember, you can sponsor these games, just like I've got my sponsors up in the upper right-hand corner. You could sponsor all sorts of things like different innings. You could sponsor Rapids player gets a home run in the 3rd inning, let's say, or visits to the mound. If you can dream it, we can make it happen. Give myself or Charlie Pence a call or an email. Let us know your business that you want to be involved, and we'll figure out a way to make it happen, because we do this all for you. So from the Toyota Field here at Watertown Fairgrounds, I am the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.